Sunday here at the Daryl Starbird show, and we've put a kind of a special thing to me together anyway. We've got 6 out of the 7 builds that I've been a part of sitting here. So we've got the NotMad.
We got 5.
5 of the 6 builds that I've done, sorry.
So I'm Chris with ITW Hot Rods. This is Rockin, my better half. And this is our tip for today.
Anyway, Chris, if you would please come up here with everything you've done for the rat rod community, man. The way you've changed the game and the kids that you have inspired to build cars, all of us that you've inspired to build cars.
This is the NotMad I did for Rat Rod Magazine in 2013 for the Rat Rod Magazine build-off. $3,000 budget, 30 days to build it, and then we had to drive it for 3,000 miles. We ended up winning that competition. Here on the bottom of the sign are the other competitors and their cars. That one we were fortunate enough to win. And then next to this one, we've got my 59 Dodge or 59 Chevy El Camino that we call the HulkCamino because it's green and has a little muscle. When did I build this? 13, 14? So this must have been built in 2015 or close. It's a small block Chevy with just around 800 horse at the crankshaft. Just really, really a fun car to drive. It's independent front suspension, 4-wheel disc brakes. And then we have our 59 Dodge Corvette. We call that one the Royal Bitch. It was a custom.
My car.
It was a custom. It was a custom Royale, or still is. But as we started to put it together, things got harder and harder, and it really put up a fight. So that's why we call it the Royal Bitch instead of just the custom Royale. Put this one together probably in about 6 months, kind of here and there, working on it after work. Unfortunately, a week ago I tried cutting down my own glass, and any of you guys that have ever tried cutting laminated glass knows it's difficult. Well, I need some more practice because I cracked the heck out of that one. But then next one is we got my 1964 VW Beetle that I built in 2014 for the Rat Rod Magazine build-off to kind of defend my title after winning in 13. This one has a 1958 Continental motor in it out of a Cessna aircraft. We rotated that motor 180 degrees, bolted it to a chassis, and then bolted a transmission to the chassis. So they're kind of divorced from each other. And that's how we ended up making that one work. It's got 2 Edelbrock carburetors on it, the German helmets for the carburetor caps, the Maltese Cross is the 3rd brake light. The airplane up on the scoop is kind of a funny story. Robin's son had that airplane and wanted to donate it to the project, so we found a spot to mount it, and then every stop that we had,
he was about, I think he was 10 at the time.
10 at the time?
Yeah.
So every stop that we had, we'd somehow photograph the car so that the airplane was in it, and then the next day, he would have to go back to school and give a report on the car and where the airplane had been. And then we've got the collab build with my brother. So it's my brother's truck. He pretty much built it with my design efforts, with some of my design efforts. It's not all me, it's just some of it. So
I got a few licks in there too.
Yeah, you got a few licks in there too, especially with the cowhides he just picked up. So, but yeah, he's not done with it. He's got some more work to go, but as you can see, there's nothing in the engine bay, and he's got a little surprise to put in there. Yep.
Talk about this right here, because what is that?
That is, so this truck has a S10 subframe on it, and when you do that, it's got a power steering box, and they always stick out the front of cars. Well, we thought it was kind of ugly, so we took two older helmet or headlight buckets, cut them down, fit them on the front, and then connected that metal piece and then had it wrapped to match the barrels. just to kind of cover them frame rail ends. We really think that someday we're probably going to build like a F1 style race car front air dam and spoiler on it, and maybe something on the side for side skirts too. But
and then you guys, just for this show, excuse me, I lose my voice while I'm screaming. But just for the show, you guys got the box on it.
yeah, just worked out.
It originally was a dump truck, correct?
Correct. But we didn't use any of that chassis or dump box, so we had to build our own dump box. We came up with the air ride and the pivot system, and then we bent up all the tubing to make the box. We'll eventually tin all the sides. And
What makes it go up and down?
the airbags in here.
A little help from our buddy Jesse Asher on that.
Yeah, a lot of help from Jesse on that.
Because that was Jesse.
We fabbed up the mounts, and Jesse figured out how to make the bags work up and down and exactly how we should do the mounts. So
It goes smoother. Like, we were concerned that it wasn't going to move smooth, but it really does.
yeah, like a lot of airbag cars, you know, you drop them and it's so quick or it's jerky. And
Yeah, like how camera works.
But this Jesse used really small lines on it, so it comes down nice and smooth and goes up fairly quick. A little bigger line on the input side, I think, than the output side, but just a lot of fun. So here we are at the ITW Hot Rods booth. We got some merchandise. We got t-shirts. So how we were doing it is you can pick any t-shirt you want, and we'll just press on
Yeah, we have all different t-shirts.
we'll just press on whichever one design you want. We've got one of each car. Some designs have two cars on it, Cantankerous and the NotMad.
We've got our team here. Melissa. This is the E-word. Say hi.
That was perfect timing on that. We couldn't have caught that any better. Oh, that's nice. I like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one.
spoken for, but I'll make you one.
Yeah, I want one. But I think I want mine with Walkerized, like down here, I think. Sorry.
We made some little pin-up stuff just for the show, and we had some fun little Valentine's giveaways for the show.
Glasses.
Things for the kids. We don't have much left, though, of the things that we had. We had every grandparent would pick those up and almost bought those hats.
I think that one's gone. I think this.
That one's a goner.
Yeah, goner.
Shirts. But yeah, we had some really nice help with some of our friends. Debbie and
Brian.
in there. They're the owners of Bugley. All right, should we walk around, look at some cars?
All right, we're off right now. We'll come back.
Let's do this. So let's talk to him. Where's your trophy?
It's over there on the trophy shelf.
All right, so tell him what about that.
How about we just cut and we'll come back to it. Here we are at the Daryl Starbird show down at the Rockabilly Bash. And just kind of looking at some of the trophies here.
It's the 10th year of the Rockin' Bash, and I want to.
So that's a trophy that I won at the Rags to Riches car show in Arkansas. But 17, it wasn't, because we were in Vegas that year. Or was it? Jesus, it's a long time ago. Anyway, it had a big top on it that said Big Cheese Award, and it was really cool. Brought it home, and one day it fell off the stand that it was on, tipped over and broke the big cheese off the top. So we hung the big cheese on the wall, but I wasn't real sure what to do with the bottom of it. And then we decided to repurpose and use the bottom of the base of it for our award today. So it's got a little bit of history with it. We added clear plexiglass to the bottom and the ITW sticker, and added the top for the Rockabilly Bash at Daryl Starbird show. Just kind of walking through where some of the cars are downstairs. I'm supposed to pick out a car that I like, but no one specified to me what kind of car it is. And since cars for me are like ice cream, you know, I love ice cream, but I have my favorite flavor.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna run around here and find my favorite flavor today.
Okay.
All right.
What was your process for getting to this?
To get into what?
What was your process for getting to, what are we doing right now? So, okay, basically, I'm just gonna have to tell you. Chris picked out his favorites, and then he had us girls that worked in the booth pick out our favorite. So he's putting them all in there, and then he's gonna make the final decision on which one represents kind of what his flavor is, one's favorite.
It's a hard decision. There's a lot of nice stuff down here.
One's your deciding between?
Well, I like this Jameson truck behind me.
I do too.
We've actually all three gals and myself has put that one in the top running.
Yeah.
There's a little Raspberry 32 Ford up there that is in the running.
We're going with that.
Just a traditional style hot rod pickup. I can't read my own handwriting sometimes, so I have to take a picture of the name and registration number just so I can remember.
So, are you thinking here, because it's ITW Hot Rods, pick one that has that, what we were calling Walkerized flavor, or just something you like?
I am looking for a little bit of Walkerized flavor, but I want them to personalize everything. You know, I don't want them to copy somebody else. I want it to be original, but just something I could see myself maybe doing.
That's just beautiful. I like it.
Did you catch the puddle of oil underneath of that one?
Yeah, he was throwing.
Yeah, he was out at the burnout, and he smoked the motor on that one doing a burnout. And that's what these things are for, is to go out and have some fun, play with them.
Needs a garage diaper.
I think it needs a motor.
All right.
We're taking donations. Yeah, taking donations for Kyle.
Another one I know that came up on all of our lists as well.
Yeah, that one's up over here to the left. This one came up on everybody's top list. It's all hand hammered copper, hand engraved. He did all the engraving. Look up at the headliner. Might be too dark to see it, but
What is that though? It's not similar.
that is his emergency brake.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, there we go. There's some
That's
lights.
lighting.
Like the fenders on the trailer.
I love the fender.
Those are Boss gas tanks. He's got hand poured epoxy in there, and then every layer of epoxy, they're 2 inches thick. He's got something different.
Just beautiful.
And it's still got booze in the Jack Daniel's bottle.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still booze in the Jack Daniel's bottle.
Oh my! Is it booze or is it colored coffee water?
It's unopened. It's still sealed.
Unopened. Oh my gosh! I like to.
That's in case of emergencies. Break epoxy.
I'm gonna sing a song for Kelly. I told everybody in a million years this thing will rot, and then it'll be like on Jurassic Park.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It'll
It'll be like a big piece of amber.
Get the whiskey, just like the DNA in the piece of amber. Yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
It's beautiful work. I wanted to show you one over here, Chris. That I'm gonna say it's honorable mention for me because I just like some of the things that they did. There's a couple up here.
But every one of them is unique in its own way. You know, it's so hard to pick.
This little guy, that's just fun.
That's nothing but fun.
Nothing but fun. I like the work that he did up here.
Yeah, check out all the work on the front axle. Yeah, it looks like a big broad Chevrolet.
Alright, another one that I thought was fun is this one here.
Where's the one with the long torpedo headlights? That sedan.
I thought this one was nice. I'm loving this one too.
And we have this Model A that is in contention as well. I like it. Dare to be different, you know? Talk about an aluminum slot, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you guys ever gave me your pick, did you? Nope. That's what we're working on right this minute. Probably need more than luck, we'll see.
So I'm Chris with ITW Hot Rods. This is Robin, my better half. And this is our pick for today. And I have a lot of issues trying to pick one car out. So what we ended up doing is I call it like ice cream. I love ice cream, everything, great. But today I had a special for you. And today was Vinny Robbins. Today was Vinny Robbins. No, it was all the work you put into that thing. It's an awesome car.
That was a very well-deserving award. Vinny is incredible, man. So Tracy and I'm going to make this as quick as I can, because I know Everett's got a case of beer waiting on him. And Tracy and like I said, we own the magazine. Well, as we were doing this for the past few years, we thought, man, there's just something here that needs to be more. There's so many people that have grown this culture. I mean, think back of 2010 when Rat Rod magazine started. You never would have seen something like this at a show. We were hated. They didn't want no part of these cars at a show. And now here we are at one of the biggest and best car shows of the year, Starbird's, and we're having a blast. So Tracy and I have spent the last year busting our butts starting the official Rat Rod Hall of Fame. It's been a lot of work. We've had a lot of help with it from places like the Museum of American Speed, the NHRA. We've had a lot of discussions with them making this a reality, and it is now a reality. And today, here in front of you guys, we're going to induct the first 2 people into the official Rat Rod Hall of Fame. My first one, there's only one person that could do this, that could be the first one, and that is my best friend who started Rat Rod magazine, and it changed this scene drastically. So 2010, a father and son duo went to work, and they recognized the potential in this scene and the need to give it the platform that it deserved, and they set out to do that. Rat Rod magazine was born in 2010, and when they launched that magazine, Steve and his dad immediately started getting death threats, and this was legit. They had to file police reports. Nobody wanted this to happen. They didn't want Rat Rods to be where they're at. They marched on anyway. Thank God they did. Rat Rod magazine back then was entirely self-published, just like it is now, from this father and son duo. That father and son is Steve Thammert Jr. and Steve Thammert Sr. They are not here, but he is on the phone. They're snowed in up in Minnesota. That first issue of Rat Rod magazine sold out in 3 hours when they launched it. 4 issues later, they increased their print. It kept selling out and kept selling out, and in, let's see, it was 2011, everything changed with a phone call when a national printer with NPS offered the magazine a publishing deal and put it on the newsstands. From that moment on, Rat Rods were propelled into the mainstream, and we could no longer be denied. As we grew, we got more and more popular. Kids started loving these cars. You guys embraced the kids, and we started a whole new generation of builders that never could afford to build a car like the beautiful cars like we have upstairs. They're awesome, but man, a lot of people can't afford a $10,000 paint job and everything else that goes with it. So anyway, 2012 and 2014, the magazine won the Innovator Award from the Midwest Magazine Publishing Association. That is the first magazine of any to ever win it, and it was Rat Rod magazine. Then came the Rat Rod magazine tour in 2011, the first ever Rat Rod build-off in 2013, won by the one and only Chris Walker, sitting right over here. You can see his car over there. That was NotMad. I could go on and on. with things about this magazine, but time does not permit me. So, that being said, Steve, can we hear you here?
I don't know. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
So Steve, Tracy and I are very, very proud. Sorry, man, this is my best friend. So, Steve, we want to present this with you, the very first inductee into the official Rat Rod Hall of Fame, and you and your dad very much deserve it. You want to say a few words to everybody here?
Maybe you can hear me. Yeah. All right, if you can hear me, hey, thank you, Jerry, Tracy, and the magazine family for everything that you guys have done and that you continue to do for the Rat Rod community, because it does not go unnoticed, right?
No.
Right, everybody? Hey, I'm proud of you guys, and I'm proud to have been on this journey with you. And most importantly, I'm proud of what the Rat Rod community represents. So if you guys can do something for me out there, look around you, look at the people around you in this room. You are keeping this culture, hot rods, rat rods, classics. You're keeping this piece of automotive culture alive. You guys are awesome. Please give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you, Steve. Very much appreciated, man. All right, Steve, you can hang out and see our last entry of the day to this. Another really important one, because he is here. I first met this guy back when I was drooling over a build that he did called Cantankerous, the Cantankerous Dodge. When the first Rat Rod build-off took place in 2013, you know what? I'm just going to wing this, guys. The first Rat Rod build-off he won with the car sitting over here again, NotMad. Right after that, the next build-off, he came back with Bugley, a Cessna-powered Volkswagen, like, just blew the doors off everybody. He didn't win that year. It was a very, very, very close call, but talk about a game changer. Chris, you're probably sitting over there going, God, man, don't do this to me. Anyway, let's get to HulkCamino. Sorry, Chris, I am getting emotional because I love you, man. I really do. 2015, he built HulkCamino. Then in 2016, he rebuilt it. What some of you may not know, if COVID didn't happen, HulkCamino was said to be Furiosa's car in the Mad Max series. COVID screwed all that up, and that is a big bummer because that is a really big deal. Anyway, Chris, if you would please come up here with everything you've done for the Rat Rod community, man. The way you've changed the game and the kids that you have inspired to build cars, all of us that you've inspired to build cars. This guy really deserves this. Chris Walker, the class of 2025, the second inductee into the Rat Rod Hall of Fame. Thank you, Everett. If I took too long, I apologize. Thanks for everything you guys do. And thank all you guys.
I can't see.
Yes, you can.
Say something, buddy. I'm sorry, I'm going to Everett it here. I really don't know what to say. It's such an honor. I didn't get a chance to talk to everybody, but I really see you guys as family. I mean, we get together a lot, but not as often as we should. Some of you guys have never met, really want to. I love, like I said before, it's like ice cream. I love all these cars, everything upstairs, everything downstairs, the bikes, everything. If it's got oil in it and gas, I'm going for it, you know? I just love everybody. I'm sorry. I didn't get to talk to everybody. I'll do better. Hey.
I just got to say it was a hell of a show. Awards are not supposed to be this dramatic. We had some emotional things, people that passed. Anyway, I loved the show. I loved everybody here. Let's all go have a beer. Let's get the hell out of here.